What's up, everybody? Whatever part of the day you are in, I hope it is going absolutely well. Today, I'm showing you what's in my backpack, camera bag, knapsack. Yeah, camera bag. That and more on the creative. Do me a favor, go ahead and like this video really quickly. It will definitely help with the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, that's all I really have to ask of you today. And if you want to talk to me, you could always write down in the comments as well. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, anyway, let's get back to it. So to be very honest, I have put off making this video because I felt like my stuff wasn't interesting enough to tell you what's in my camera bag, but it's not really about that, is it? But these are the things that I usually am using on a shoot, and I'm just gonna go through some of them, show you some of the stuff, and maybe there'll be things that you can use in your photography journey, or it may not be for you. However, these are the things that I use. So I'm going to start with the least expensive to the most expensive. Probably one of the things that I actually do use a lot is a white balance card. It also came with a keychain that had a camera, but more of a imitation of a camera, or a little small rubber camera, and out of it comes a microfiber cloth that I use to clean my lenses and stuff like that. It's definitely worth having. I think I spent like $8 to get it all, and yeah, I use it often enough. The second thing that I use a lot that I got off of Amazon for the low, I think that was probably like $15, was a shutter remote. And I know for some of you, you might think, oh my gosh, you cheaped out on a shutter remote, but hey, it works well for me. Honestly, I use it to take my thumbnails, because a lot of times when I want to take my thumbnails, I don't want to have to set the timer on my camera and then run back to the spot that I was at. And sometimes the autofocus is hunting and I'm out of focus. It's not the greatest. The next thing that I got, this is also fairly cheap. I think it's even cheaper than the last one, so this isn't exactly cheapest to most expensive. But you get the point, is a SD card holder. Now this is huge for me, and I honestly do believe that anybody that is serious about their life and photography should have an SD card holder, because I lose SD cards like all the time, and I haven't lost an SD card in a very long time because I got an SD card holder. So I have them all with me. I have about 8 or 10 SD cards that I have available to me just in case I forgot one at home or whatever it is. That's probably like my worst nightmare, is showing up to a shoot and realizing I didn't bring SD cards. You're useless at that point. One of the things that I definitely forgot to mention that I picked up that has been just a huge help to me, especially when I was editing on a tablet. Yeah, let's not get into that. Yeah, those were hard days. I was editing on a Surface Pro. Yeah, but this little tool definitely helped me, and I still use it even with my desktop now as a SD card reader and adapter. If your computer or your laptop or your tablet, if you're crazy like me to be editing on a Surface Pro, if it doesn't have an SD card slot, this is definitely very nifty for you, and yeah, it makes your life a whole lot easier. On to the next one. The next one is climbing up there in probably one of my most expensive things that I have is my hard drive. It's a Lacy Rugged Mini. Yeah, it's amazing. I take it everywhere with me, and as my family, we went to Vancouver, yeah, for a little vacation, a little getaway. I was able to take that with me and dump off the photos onto it when I wanted to clear my SD card. It even comes with that protective orange case around it, which was a real eyesore at the beginning, but I've dropped it a couple of times not an eyesore anymore. It's definitely needed. The other thing that I definitely do have that is up there in price, it's probably my most used tool that I have outside of my camera, is the 85 1.8 lens. Man, I did an entire YouTube video about it, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, I'll link that for you up top and also down in the description as well. But it is my all-time favorite lens to take pictures with, particularly portrait pictures, and yeah, I'm just excited to have it in my arsenal. So I do have a 50mm lens, but to be honest, I don't use it to do portraits, so it's not really in my bag. I mainly just use it to record videos like this. I'm actually using the 50mm right now, 1.8, and yeah, it's great to do what I'm doing right now on this mirrorless camera, which brings me to my most expensive item that I have in my bag, is the Canon EOS R. Yeah, it set me back a couple of bills. It was definitely worth the investment. I would definitely say that anybody that wants to start with a mirrorless, yeah, the EOS R is definitely a good starter with a mirrorless camera. It's great. I absolutely love it. I have no complaints whatsoever. It has changed the way that I shoot. Okay, no, it hasn't changed the way I shoot, but it definitely makes it more fun with this mirrorless camera versus my big clunker, the 80D. So yeah, that's pretty much what I use on a given photo session. I usually have these items in my bag, you know, just in case of anything, especially when I'm traveling. These are my go-to things that I definitely want to have with me when I am away, so I feel like I'm equipped to capture the moment. If you're a photographer, let me know what are some of the things that you have in your bag that I did not necessarily mention, and maybe jot down a couple of things that you think I should have in my bag that I don't have at this point in time. That's all for me today. If this is something that blessed your spirit, go ahead and like this. If this is something that you want to keep up with, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, blow it up, people's elbow it, and all of that great stuff. And if you want to get an alert of when the next episode comes out, go ahead and hit that bell as well. Please do. Until the next one, go ahead and do something creative today. Peace.